So, how did you decide to enter this field?
Well, I've always liked to work with my hands. So when I got an opportunity at a manufacturing company to build furniture, I decided to take it, and I've been doing it ever since.
So, what kind of education and training do you have?
Unfortunately, I only have a high school education, um, but I have 23 years of hands-on experience, which in my field does help you a lot. Hands-on on this type of work, it's something you really can't teach in school.
What are your activities and responsibilities on the job?
Every day we have to, in the morning, I address my text to make sure we get everything that's going out on delivery that gets touched up, make sure it goes out in good condition, it's not damaged or scratched. We also do all the warehouse damages that come to the shop throughout the week, and then once a week we do our showroom touch-ups to make sure our furniture is well presented for the customers.
How and by whom are work decisions made that affect you?
My boss, it would be Naveen Pignley. Um, his decisions affect me because, of course, when he decides to have a sale for a holiday or he wants to open extra days the store, I have to adjust my tech's schedule so we can accommodate the store demands.
What do you like best about your job?
The thing that I like the best is I'm still doing uh, what got me into this field, which is working with my hands. I'm not only just the manager, I still do repairs, which keeps me out of the office, which I like, and keeps me doing what I like.
And what do you like least about your job?
The least, we unfortunately we're a retail store, and our store only opens Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we have to work weekends, and of course, retail holidays are open for sales. So we work a lot of holidays and a lot of weekends.
How much influence do you have over decisions that affect you?
Uh, Fortunately, I have a lot of influence because of my experience. I've been in several warehouses, furniture warehouses, so a lot of people look to me for advice to make sure everything's running okay or if there's a better way of doing things.
What do you find most difficult about your job?
Most difficult is meeting the demand of the store sometimes, or damages to try to keep up with them. That's kind of difficult. That's the most difficult thing is to try to keep the shop to a minimum because we do get a lot of damages from delivery damages. We a lot of warehouse damages. So trying to keep our shop at a minimum is probably the most difficult thing.
What would you change about your job if you could?
Again, we'll go back to the weekends. Uh, if I could, I would make it possible not to work weekends, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen.
What sort of person do you have to be really good at this job?
Uh, in the management position that I have, you have to be honest, be fair, and be equal to your employees. You can't show favoritism. I think, which is the most important part, and also on the hands-on work, you have to have a good eye for color, and you have to be able to work really good with your hands.
Is there any specific advice you would give to a person entering this field?
Again, just be fair and equal. Don't show favoritism, and anything that somebody tries to show you, to help you, try to take that and learn from it. Especially with people who have a lot more experience, you can learn a lot from them.
And lastly, where do you expect to go from here?
Well, I know there is a higher position, a regional shop manager, which would require me to travel more, but that would probably be the next step I would take. And then from then on, I don't know. There is higher positions, but of course, I would have to first get into the regional manager for shop and go from there.
Well, thank you. And this concludes my interview over business management.